So before we begin, I want to say that this file, and if you see my username as L and not LSP, this is a backup file because my original footage of this boss got corrupted, so this is a re-record. I started up a new backup file with 124 rupees as I left off, so just know that if you see a slight difference, that's the reason why. Anyway, long story, you get it, it happens. In this episode, we're going to face the boss of the Forest Temple. Pretty amazing, awesome. But again, in the last episode, we basically cleared this place, and yeah, got everything in the place, every single chest, all the collectibles, and we are here. Diababa can be quite the adventure sometimes, because what you have to do is you gotta be fast. To get these guys not like that. To get these guys down, basically target a bomb and target one of them, and feed them a bomb. Awesome. That'll kill them. This is basically the way to get the first phase down. And it's kind of weird, because those guys will basically charge at you at like any given moment, to be honest. It's really bizarre, so you just kind of want to be quick on your feet with that sort of thing. This is not a bad boss at all, to be honest, because it actually goes by quite fast. Way faster than you think. But hey, you get a boss at least. So this phase, you really can't do much, just kind of break some jars and run around, because there is a certain someone who's about to... There is a certain someone who's going to come about and assist us. Remember how I said the mini-boss wasn't going to die? Well, good. Anyway, hear that? That is our ally. Basically, Oocca. The unevil version, I guess. And she has bomblings that'll help us. So, the concept is pretty simple. What you kind of want to do is you want to target him or her, and then target the boss. What you want to do is you want to let go of the boomerang the second that she gets to one of those ends. That's basically the way to time it right, because if you don't do it any other way, it's basically a miss. Anyway, just do that and wail on the boss's eyeball and repeat the cycle. And this... I forgot, this attack is something that I wanted to mention. I cannot dodge that thing at all, to be honest. I never tried. Well, I tried, but I just... never worked out for me, to be honest. Anyway, target. Yeah, reflexes. Then target the boss. Let go, and... beautiful. And there you go. Not a hard boss at all. I will say that if you do a spin attack on the first cycle of that eye, you can do a finish on the very next cycle, so you can basically kill this middle boss or kill Diababa in 2 cycles pretty much. With that being said, we now have the first fused shadow. Woohoo! 1 down, 2 more to go. Well done. That's what I was looking for. That's a fused shadow. It's what the light spirit called dark power. Do you remember what that spirit said about how you had to match the power of the King of Shadows? Could it really be so easy? Is this all there is to it? There's a total of 3 fused shadows. I think the other light spirits have the rest. If you want to know exactly what fused shadows are, well, maybe I'll tell you if you find the other 2. I guess you'd better do your best to find them, huh? So let's not waste any more time here when we could be looking for the other two. I'll get you out of here. You pick up the heart container that fell out of that thing. I like how that thing is basically the way you define the boss, pretty much. Anyway, get this, and yeah. The heart containers are massive in this game. It's kind of funny. Want to go outside? Are you all done here? Yes, I am. And be noted that when you actually leave the boss rooms, when you warp out of them, after you defeat the boss, you will be asked if you want to save. For safety measures, I'm not going to save this time, because what if this happens again and I have to redo it? Don't want to end up in another bubble. You get it. Heroic L. Yeah, see what I mean? See what I mean? Do not think that Hyrule is now safe from the spread of Twilight. Leave these woods and go to the west, where you will find the land protected by the Spirit Eldin. There you will find those you seek. But know that these lands lie in Twilight. They are now in a dark realm, covered by the clouds of dusk. If you set foot beyond the curtain of Twilight, you will revert your beast form, so be prepared. Hero chosen by the gods, I leave these woods and go west to the land of the Spirit Eldin. You just said it. You just said it. That's better. Searching should be much easier now, hee. But of course, you feel the need to go help the other light spirits, don't you? Well, don't worry. When you turn into a beast again, I'll take good care of you. Yeah, Minda is quite the charm. So, a couple things I want to do. Remember how I said I was going to get that chest that I passed up in the fog? Well, I'm going to do that right now, because I am a man of my word. You go over here, and I'll see you in a minute. So yeah, this chest in the fog, I'm really surprised that I missed this thing, that I couldn't find it on my way to the dungeon. I think it's like the fact that I was running low on lantern oil, and I just kind of got overwhelmed. Anyway, you want to get this thing. I said I was going to do it, but I lost track. And you get a red rupee. Awesome. Now, what I'm going to do, this is probably going to be something that's going to surprise you. When you jump into this fog, yes, you faint, but here's the biggest factor. Watch it just a second. You don't take damage. It's hilarious. Anyway, just wanted to point that out, get that chest. But before we actually go to the west, to the Eldin province, where the Light Spirit is, you want to go back, well, what I want to do is at least show some missable dialogue. If you go back to Ordon Village, we want to at least let everybody know that we're just fine. Well, I am, at least. Now that the village itself is saved. Not everybody, but at least make our presence known. This is if you want to at least, again, show dialogue that's in a way missable. This is just something that I like to do, so I'll see you guys in just a second. And before I even actually say anything else, I want to mention that yes, the village itself is saved from the monsters of the depths, but there is one that we actually did not save, because I was going to go back and like blow the horse call whistle grass thing, and if you do that, actually, opponent does not come, because she's one left to save as well. Let's not forget that. But if you actually go to the village, I want to at least make our presence known to some people. Also, in the process, simultaneously at least, if you want to get rich right now, what you want to do is this. You want to go up to Russell's house really quick and get your Gale Boomerang out. It is possible to do this with the Great Spin hidden skill, but if you actually just do want to get this orange rupee behind this house, you want to target it pretty much, and there you go. Anyway, with that said and done, there is one other little rupee that I want to get up there that I really didn't get the opportunity to get, if I can get that at all. I can actually get that. There you go. And a yellow rupee for our troubles. Yes. So, actually, let's go to Russell's house and make our presence known to the wife, or the prego wife. Yes, the one that was looking for the baby cradle, because we're just so nice people. Anyway. Oh, at least. At last a pleasant surprise. You are safe, at least. I cannot talk. Sorry. I'm trembling over my words. The silence of this village, does it not chill you as it does me? While you were gone, we were set upon by evil creatures. I suppose you have already heard, but the children in poor Ilia, they were taken. We were all worried that perhaps you had been taken as well. Oh, but I am sorry, as much as I would like to give these tidings to my husband. He has just fallen asleep. It is truly a fine thing to see you return. I'm sure everyone would be pleased to see you if you were to stop in and say hello. But if you actually take a closer look at Russell, he's banged up. Crazy. But, poor him, he was attacked by the monsters. But if we try to leave, she will say something else. Oh, and that sword. The evil creature stole it from Russell, but you got it back? How wonderful. I know it is safe in your hands. And you need it now, yes? Please keep using it, Elle. Well, yes, I was going to mention... No, this is not a reference to Elle from Stranger Things. I already said this, like, to somebody else. Anyway. But Russell should be getting better eventually. And there's 2 more people that actually want to make my presence known to. It is this guy right up here, and at least, basically, say hi to him at least. Elle, you've come back to us. Have you heard? The children. The poor children. They were taken by monsters. I forgot how quiet the village is without them. Yeah. I know this is, like, kind of tedious, but it is missable dialogue. I just want to, like, at least show it, to be honest. Come in here, and the music changed again. Elle, are you okay? Oh, good. That's good, my dear. But please, you must tell me. You haven't seen the children, have you? Immediately after you left, we were attacked by beastly monsters. I hesitate to ask, but I must. Please save the children, Elle. Oh, I know there is. Is there anything that you can use? I don't have much, but please take a look around. I actually do want some lantern oil, because I just want it. That's about it. Anyway, we are now done with our sediments set and finished. Let's head to the west. So if you make your way back here and basically pass up the oil guy this time, you'll notice there's actually an opening right up here. And this is something that I've been waiting a long time for. This music is going to be the best. I swear. It is just so nostalgic. It's like laughable sometimes. But go over here and we'll see that this place is shockingly known as Hyrule Field. It's huge. Hyrule Field in this game is huge, as opposed to Ocarina of Time at least, where Hyrule Field was basically just so small, everything was kind of like bunched together, but this is just vast, to be honest. Crazy, I know. Anyway, with that said, we're not going to really worry about any enemies, because there is a few things that I want to get out here before we actually head to the west. If you go straight, and I mean all the way straight, up to this tree heading up to my left, you will see that there's a little thingy that I want to get up there before... And yeah, let's actually take out these enemies, because why not? They're going to get in the way. If you look up there, there is a heart piece. There is a lovely heart piece. I want it. Anyway, we have 4. What's crazy is that in this game, at least, I'm saying at least a lot, I'm sorry. You get 5 heart containers to make 1 whole heart, which is crazy instead of 4 like in other Zelda games. But if you ever head over to this tree, you will get a male beetle. These are called golden bugs. If you want to save money. And I mean, if you want to save tremendous amounts of rupees in this game, and get those golden bugs, you will really benefit from those, I swear. But to get the second one, because there's 2 in each area, to get the second one, you want to head off over to the left if you're playing the Wii version, that is. And I'm already looking at it up in the tree here, because I already see him right up in that little spot. And we can see that sunset is like coming really fast. I hear a bird. Yeah. Stay where you are. Anyway. So you target that with a Gale Boomerang, and you'll see that... Yeah, stay away from me, bird. Yeah, get the bug. Thank you. And there you go. The female beetle. Now we have 2. There are 24 golden bugs in Twilight Princess. We have 2, so 22 more to go. Anyway, I think the mailman should be heading up in any second. Just now. This way. Yep, there he is. I gotta say, this guy has tremendous stamina because he's able to, like, run around and give us mail. But I want to say something, actually. I want to read the letter really quick, but you're gonna be, like, embarrassed to, like, see what this letter reads. Read this letter. Post office notice. The postman. I have a letter for you. I will approach you at high speed. Please do not flee. He could have at least said that to my face instead of, like, giving me a piece of paper that says it. He gave me a piece of paper that says, "You will get mail from me." But he was right there in front of me. He could have just told me up front. I don't see the need to give me a letter for that sort of thing. Anyway, go over to the left side, right up here, and you'll see that there is another wall of Twilight. Awesome. Hey, it was much closer than I thought. You remember, right? You know what this is. If you set foot in there, you might be a wolf again for quite some time. For at least as long as it takes for you to see the light of Eldin from the Twilight, anyway. So shall we try to go and see the light spirit of Eldin? Teehee. Yes. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Want me to let you into the Twilight? The fact that I just walked this close up to it should probably, like, answer your question, Midna. But yeah, I'm gonna skip that cutscene because I already showed up what it looks like when you get dragged into the Twilight. She grabs you by your entire body and just throws you in. It's crazy. That's a good boy. Now you need to listen to what I say from now on. Ah, look, how lovely. The black clouds of Twilight are so fetching today. I feel so much more at ease here. And you look so much better than like this than those dusty old clothes. Hee. Those clothes are the reason that people... It's a legend tunic. It's a legendary tunic. I don't see why you would trash talk it that way, Minna. Go over here and we see that our wooden sword apparently is broken with some kind of mist coming from it. These are called scents. They're quite a bit of them in Twilight Princess. They are optional to get, but in terms of 100% completion, I'm going to get all of them. They're pretty hard to miss, to be honest, because they're just right there in front of you. Being a wolf isn't being a wolf more convenient? Now use that to use your senses. You get it. You don't have to use a sense if you actually know where you're going. You basically, if you know the game by heart, but I don't really need it anyway. Anyway, these shadow beasts and take all three of them out, and we're done. Notice we're gonna spawn a lot of warp portals in the very, like, half portion of the game. The first half of Twilight Princess is basically just spawning warp portals, and the second half is just basically finishing up the game. It's kind of slow, but you get what it is. What's this? That's strange. The bridge is gone. I wonder if this is the work of those shadow creatures. Ugh. What a pain. Oh well, let's look for it. You, get your map out. The yellow arrow marks where we are. You knew that, right? What if you destroy those creatures from the darkness? A portal opens that looks like this on the map. You hear me? It's called a portal. You better remember that. And in those woods we came through. Yes, it has got to be around there. Yep. What you want to do is go to the north, Faron Woods, because that's where the dinghy is. Notice, I don't know if I pointed it out, but let's do it when we get here. See, I told you, we're here. You know, most people can't leave the Twilight that easily. You better be grateful. It's your job to look for the bridge. Look hard. Gee, oh my god. Where could a bridge be? Where could it be? Oh my god. It's right here. In the North Faron Woods. It is right here, so go ahead and get Minna out and do that. Wow, it's perfect, don't you think? What do you think? Should we take it? Good little obedient wolf. So, since we have this, we want to go over to the gorge and warp our way across with it. What I want to point out that's kind of creepy, though, is how small Midna is and how easy she can just lift heavy-ass things. It's really bizarre, actually. Well, I guess that's just what happens when you come from the Twilight. See? Just as I thought. So, isn't the power of Twilight amazing? Call me if you need the power again. It should help you find what we're looking for, don't you think? Alright, let's keep going. Doobie-doobie-doo. Anyway, you can use the sense, but honestly, I'm not going to really use it that much because I already know where I'm going. And you can use this route for yourself if you never played the game before, so... Gotta love it. Anyway. And these fences here are quite ominous looking. Huh. What are they doing here? It is a pretty elaborate gate. What are they trying to keep in? Or out? I bet it'll be worth our while to dig in. Get through here, and we're not going to kill those guys, because I don't really feel like it. But I will anyway. I didn't really kill them, but I just whacked them out of off their feet. Go through here, and we will come across the next area. Guys, welcome to Kakariko Village. It's massive. Anyway. I want to go right over here and basically take out this one shadow being. Because they are 3, obviously. You want to take out one that's far away, and then take out the other 2 that are much farther away. Because, again, if you leave one standing, it's going to shriek very loud and wake up the others. What you do not want to do is leave one standing. That's just a bit of a rule for, like, fighting those shadow beings. To the hero who was transformed to a blue-eyed beast in the realm of shadows in Twilight. This way. We are now getting our hopes up to get the light spirits. We're going to do it. I am a spirit of light. Hero, chosen by the gods. I'm so sorry. Look for my light. Gather the light stolen by the shadows into this. This is our vessel of light. We're going to use it to capture the light bugs. We're going to do it again. Because, again, there are 3 instances where we have to do this in Faron, and Eldin, and Lanayru. So just be noted. And I'm going to talk to you again. Anyway. Head right over here. And we're going to get our first lights here, right up here by this tree. And Midna's going to say, hey, you can climb up here. And you want to fall right into this hole. Cripes, I don't see those black brutes anywhere. They've got to be hiding somewhere waiting for their helpless little prey to come out. Then they'll feast. We are safe as long as we remain here, child. Be at ease. Oh yeah? I wonder if the monsters out there agree with you. They sure didn't seem impressed by my bombs. How long do you think we can hold the sanctuary against the beast that strong, huh? Once they attack, it's over. Remember the lady from the general store? Just one of those things attacked her, and a whole gang from town went to save her. And what happened? She was already gone. And there were 2 monsters waiting. You connected the dots? Well, that means if we get attacked by them, then we'll be... Barnes! Just shut up, man. You see what you do? You made Beth cry, you asshole. Look, Renato, all I mean to say is that it's risky here, too. Ain't you got someplace we can hide? There is a cellar. What? You got a cellar? Where's the entrance, man? The entrance to the cellar is designed to open when all of the candles have been lit. I would not do that. When Father instructed me to secure the cellar, I saw insects like the beasts outside. Don't cry, Beth. It'll be okay. L is coming to save us all, or LSP. I can feel it. These kids knew you'd come to save them. What a hero. How sad to be right in front of someone and not be noticed at all. Hee hee hee. You were chosen by the gods, and only that keeps you from turning into a spirit, or worse, into a dark monster when you enter Twilight. And no one knows what you have done. You may be doomed to toil in obscurity forever. You see, Amanda, you're not giving me any confidence at all. Like, why must you just say these things to me? Anyway, you want to get the stick and light it on fire and get all these... What you want to do is get a stick and light it on fire and light all these torches. Crazy, I know. I don't see how this actually triggers that. It's kind of bizarre. But do that, and I don't see how they don't see that opening at all. Do they actually notice it? What sorcery is this? The entrance to the cellar is opening on its own. They do notice it. It's insane. Like a ghost or something. Anyway, go through here and you'll see that we have a bunch of light tiers to get. I'm gonna get these guys right up. How about that? Looks like you can climb the scaffolding. And welcome to the graveyard, where there is another bug out here. Reflexes. Yeah, the graveyard is kind of like... It really does become like a much important place later on, because things happen. I'll say that. You know, you can actually go around this side because it's more. It makes more sense to do this. And in this hole in this building, we can actually just crawl straight through there. Yeah, that bird was not going to get me just now. I'm sorry. That's just not going to happen. Anyway, run. Yeah. Run and climb up here, and he will be right up in this corner. In this corner. In this corner. Thank you. Give me that lights here. And heading straight out of here, we're going to see that we can... When you're a dog in this game, you're just like... You have basically no control over certain things. It's like so hard to jump around sometimes when that happens. Anywho, you want to actually climb up this side right here. And yeah, you're not. No. Stay with me, bird. Run into this thingy right here. And we're gonna see that we're gonna find some more light tiers, you know what I mean? Yeah, the frickin' Western accent is like really kicking in at this point. I like this fireplace right here. And this tier is here. And you already see it, but there is a chest right there, and I want to... Note, why did I spend rubies in Ordon Village? So I can get this thing. Crazy. Anyway, it helps. It helps. And you go up on this side, and you will see that you have another tier right up here. Let's kill him. And he's another one right. No, it's not a light tier, it's just a guy. Anyway. Anyway, head down the stairs, and right in here we can leave. Because, again, there's not many light tiers in this room, but we'll come across a pretty huge abundance of them later on. Preferably, well, I think specifically when we get to the top of the mountain. And we're good on that side. We don't need any more. Next, if we go in here... Actually, no. Go all the way on this side, and you can climb up on this side of the house, pretty much. And fall straight through the hole in this roof. push this box out of the way, and he is right there. I want to leave. I want to leave, man. If you're done with your errand, then let's get out of here. And there we go. We got that. And I want to say that we are about... yeah, just halfway done. And next, we want to go into this spot right here. Climb on top of this. And... yeah. If you're good, you could actually break the glass and go in at the same time. It's kind of crazy. And then the cutscene plays again like that, as if you did. But I don't know why that's been a thing. But if you read this, flammable, lantern strictly prohibited. Oh, we're gonna have tons of fun later. Because we have a lantern. Anyway, climb up this. And... wow, these guys are fast. And then get this guy. And if you leave up here, something kind of funny actually. Over here, if you're good, you can actually get this light here before he goes into that hole, but it's really hard and it's like really luck-based. But what you have to do to complete this light thing, this light trial, is, yes, you have to burn this house down. It's really, really bizarre. I don't really get how the game like kind of is programmed to think this way, but in order to get out of here, you need to burn this house down. In order to get like finished with this light trial, you have to burn this house down. It's really bizarre. I don't know like how this is programmed, but the game basically gives you the light vessel filled completely when it thinks that this house is burned down. It's really bizarre. This is like the one thing that confused me in this game, to be honest. Anyway, well, we get 3 of them at least. Pretty nice little chunk, and we only have 4 left, which is kind of great. Climb up here. It's the top of the mountain. At the top of Kakariko Village, per se. And right up here, we're going to get doo-doo-doo. Crawl into this hole. And there's another one in here. Just one, not too many, but this kind of seems like an eternity sometimes. Oh, we got a blue rupee out of it. That's just great. There we go. We are kicking it in the dirt with this light vessel. Anyway, we're done with that, and if we actually go in here again... I was an idiot. I didn't even get him. I just crawled out of the hole without even getting him, which is like so stupid. Anyway, we're done with that. We're jumping off of this thing. Geronimo. It's so weird that when you actually want to fall all the way down, you actually don't. That's so weird. But when you do... when you don't want to fall all the way down, you just fall all the way down anyway. It's like, you never can get what you want sometimes. It's really weird. Looks like the path's impassable, but I can get you up. I can get you up it if you want to go. Right up here, and we can jump around. Anyway, right up at this mountain, you want to head straight up the trail, and... something really exciting is coming up. We're going to introduce a new thing in this playthrough. They're called hollowing stones. Did I say hollowing stones? Howling stones, like a wolf, obviously. Right up there, and a pretty nostalgic song is going to play. Can you guess what it is? Yep, that is a song of healing from Majora's Mask. I find it cool how they like added a bunch of other songs from Zelda games into Howling Stones and Twilight Princess. It really does like add to it sometimes. Let teachings fall past you. Take sword in hand and find me. Remember that golden wolf? Yeah, he teaches you a ton of skills. He is in the Faron Woods. We could actually not get him right now because we have to fill this trial up. If I can dig this bug up, that'd be nice. There we go. And what did I unsense for? Jesus. Kill him, and we have 2 more left, and we're going to be done with this trial. What's kind of interesting, though, is like how much scarier Skyward Sword is in terms of these things, because to do that one, you have to like get past all the guardians here, but in Twilight Princess, you really don't have to worry about those guys. You can just fill up the vessel and be done with it. Anyway, Skyward Sword, that was like much scarier because of the guardians. I swear. Because I've played that game, it is like... That part scared the beheeves out of me when I got to that part. The Silent Realms. That was like the worst. Anyway, with this portal over here, it's gonna be kind of tricky because it's kind of hard to see. But right behind this wall here, you want to get this guy. That is really hard to see if you're playing for the first time. And lure these guys together. There you go. Light portal, or light portal. Warp portal spawn. Thank you. Sorry about that. Anyway, there's another little tier over here. I want to get him now. If I can actually get to him. There you go. And you want to wait for the smoke to be out of the way first, because if you don't, you're going to get knocked down by it. The last tier should be right up here. What are rupees I can get up here? That'd be nice. Nothing. Nothing at all. Anyway, jump down here, and our last tier should be pretty close. There it is. And with that, we are finished with the Eldin Light Spirit Vessel. The Vessel of Light is full of tears, and light has returned to this area. Oh, I was just starting to have fun. Don't forget that fused shadow. See you later. My name is Eldin. I am one of the light spirits of Hyrule. I am the spirit that guards these lands. A great hero chosen by the gods. The dark power you seek lies in the sacred grounds of the proud mountain dwellers. But already those grounds have been defiled, draped in shadow and seeded with evil. You must go to those sacred grounds and cleanse them. LSP? Yes, I'm saying my actual username, because why not? That's my original name used for the file. Again, this is a backup. See what I said? Haha, see, Beth? I told you Ella would save us. You were the one from Ordon who these children spoke of. We are well met. I am Renato, shaman of this town. And this is my daughter, Luna. The beast took us and left us to die, but Mr. Renato found us. At first I couldn't believe they had come from so distant a place as the Ordon province. Yeah, we don't remember much. All of a sudden everyone was captured, and then, until now, it's been like a nightmare. Yeah, Malo, you're just one way with words, right? Jesus. Yeah, it was like a terrible dream and we couldn't wake up. Nightmares are everywhere these days, it seems. This village has certainly seen its share of recent hardships. The dark beast attacked, but even worse was a sudden and inexplicable change in the mountain-dwelling Goron tribe. They had long been our friends, but suddenly they treated us as foes, and even now they refuse to permit us entry into their minds. It's strange the limits of belief. To think that such a gentle and proud tribe could change so suddenly. It makes me wonder if something in those minds is the cause of this change. In any case, you must take these children and flee this village before more nightmares descend. I, of course, cannot leave my village in such a time. There is no telling what may happen to us here. But it is my job to try to coax the Gorons back from their recent change of heart. Well, we have basically gotten everybody back together, and everybody's just fine, except one, that is Ilya. She's gone, but everybody else is just fine. Anyway, this concludes episode 5 of Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. In the next episode, we're going to see what is up with these Goron people, and we're going to try and at least reason with them and see if they can allow us into their tribe. But for now, stay tuned. Subscribe, like, comment, or anything else. Peace out, everyone.